Hey guys, this is my sleeper and bust video. If you've stuck around long enough to watch the other four, you'll get to this one, and it's going to help you out a whole lot this year. My sleeper quarterback this year is Tony Romo. I don't know if he's really a sleeper, but last year he definitely had a down year. He was hurt, and now this year he's lost T.O., so everybody's kind of thinking, will he be okay? What's his numbers going to be like? But he'll be fine. He's has a three-headed monster rushing attack with Barber, Felix Jones, and Tashard Choice. And although I don't like Roy Williams, he's tall, he's pretty athletic. He'll get some catches, and he has Jason Witten. But the reason he's my sleeper is because they have two wide receivers who are number 3 and 4 on the depth chart, and Miles Austin and Sam Hurd. Now, not many people have heard of these guys, but I live in Texas, so I've seen all the Cowboys preseason games, and these guys are good. I went to the training camp one day in San Antonio and saw them practice, and they were really good. So Romo's gonna be fine this year. So he'll have those as targets, plus Roy Williams and Jason Witten, plus the running backs. He'll be fine. My bust quarterback is Matt Castle. He had a great year last year, yes, but you have to remember he was with the Patriots, and anything the Patriots do automatically turns to gold. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the Patriots are that good. And now he's in Kansas City, and they don't really have an offensive line. They don't have much of a rushing attack anymore, so he's not going to be as good as he was. He might be okay if you needed a spot start for like a bye week or an injury, but I wouldn't have him as your starter, and I'd be iffy about having him as your backup. My sleeper running back is Jonathan Stewart. He's not really much of a sleeper, but D'Angelo Williams is getting a lot more of the attention than Jonathan Stewart is. Don't get me wrong, D'Angelo Williams is great, and he's going to be another top 5 rusher this year probably, and be fine. But Stewart's going to get a lot of the carries too, and he's more of the pound it running back. So those goal line situations in the red zone, he'll get the ball, which means he'll score a lot. Now my bust running backs, I have 2, Steven Jackson and Frank Gore. Steven Jackson because he's on the Rams, and Frank Gore because he's on the 49ers. Okay, let's move on. My sleeper wide receiver is Lee Evans. Yes, from Buffalo. That Lee Evans. He's not bad. Actually, he's pretty damn good. He put up pretty good numbers last year, but this year he has T.O. alongside of him, which is going to take a lot of the attention off him. He's now the number 2, and they can't double cover him anymore because you can't leave T.O. in single coverage because then he will burn you. So Lee Evans will have a good year this year, and he'll be fine, and he's going to put up pretty good fantasy numbers. If I had to take a guess, I'd say he's going to be in the top 10 fantasy-wise, maybe top 15 to 10, somewhere in that range. But he'll be pretty good this year, and he's not a bad player to pick up. He's pretty good. I'd have him in your starter, not your number 1, but maybe your number 2, or if you play in ESPN, you have the flex, maybe he could be your flex player. My bust for receivers, Dwayne Bowe. Everybody's saying, he's going to be so good, he's going to be fantastical, and, he'll be great. But I don't see it happening. I really don't. He's okay, but he's not where he's ranked. Let's put it like that. My sleeper tight end is Kellen Winslow. Yes. You have to remember, a few years ago, this guy was fantastic. He was like the first tight end to go in every single draft. He put up great numbers. But last year he slipped into obscurity because he was with the Cleveland Browns, who had a merry-go-round of frickin' quarterbacks. He got all the coverage because Braylon Edwards did nothing, and they have no run game. But now he's in Tampa Bay, where there's Antonio Bryant, Byron Leftwich. He's not the best quarterback ever, definitely not, but he has a big arm, so he'll take some of the pressure off the middle of the field where Winslow likes to roam. And they have a pretty good running attack with Ernest Graham and Derek Ward, and Cadillac Williams, who's coming back this year, who probably will see some of the carries. So they have kind of a 3-headed monster rushing attack too. So I'd take him as a starter. If you miss out on the big top 5, top 6, really, he'll be fine. Another one that I think will be okay is Zach Miller, I think is his name, the guy from Oakland. He'll be fine. He did good last year. But my bust this year is going to be Chris Cooley. Last year he kind of slipped off a lot, normally scoring 6 touchdowns a season. Last year he had 1, and I just don't see him, coming back. I don't see the Redskins players, any of them really doing that good, except for Clinton Portis will do alright, and Santana Moss maybe, if you needed a spot start. But that was my sleepers and my bust. Keep them to yourselves. They will help you win your league. and make sure to tune in every week for the new videos, and let me know what you think about the Blog TV broadcast. Alright, I'm out.